Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and that's right, of course continuing on with the Christmas movie review, that's right, I am reviewing, if not one of my favorite, to put it this, one of my favorite Christmas films from Disney, and that is The Santa Claus 2. Now, let me go by this, because the first Santa Claus movie, I really didn't get into the first one, sadly. But I mean, I don't know. I just didn't. I think, because one of the Santa Claus 2 I had watched the most, and I think it was the first one I ever saw of the Santa Claus films, I think. Now, the Santa Claus 2, I absolutely love. I love the Santa Claus 2. It's really, really good. I could watch it, because it's one of those movies that I could watch, besides, because more than Christmas Story. Okay, actually, yes, I did, because one time my mom was watching Christmas Story. I went into another room and watched. I went to another room and watched the Santa Claus 2, because that's what I flat out did. So the Santa Claus 2, I love it. It's fantastic. Probably, if not one of it's a great sequel to the first one. So and I love it more than the first one. I'm sorry, but I'm no offense to the first one, but everything about this is fantastic because as we know, because Scott Calvin's, aka Santa Claus, he needs to go and find a wife, because the de-Santification, because the card that he got from the last Santa, who he caused to slide down on the roof of his roof, that is. What else? I'm trying to okay, and yet okay. And as he's trying, because he turns back into his other self, from being Santa to Scott, and of course, what's really cool, the legendary figures. We get cameos from them, and Michael Dorn as Sandman. He's pretty fun. He's pretty hilarious. Also, I'm trying to remember. Because Tim Allen, not only is he the Santa Claus in Scott Calvin, he plays the toy Santa. Because of that machine that Curtis made. And, the relationship between Curtis and Bernard is great, because they're funny together on screen. And Bernard, because he's great in this too, just like in the first one, and seeing him in the second one. So, and again, Bernard between Curtis, again, they're funny together. So, not to mention because another reason for why, not only because of Scott going off to find a wife and such, but because of Charlie, as we, in the film, because Charlie kind of gets himself on the naughty list. But there's a good reason why. Not because Charlie's become a bad boy or anything like that. There's a reason, because, he misses two reasons. One, he misses his father because, he's Santa and he's at the North Pole all the time. And another reason, his school that he goes to, they don't really celebrate Christmas, so that's the good reason why. And I love that scene where, it's very emotional, and it's kind of heartbreaking for Charlie because, what he says to his dad, because, how do I put this? He tells him that, because, his other friends who say, my dad's a pilot, my dad's is a fireman, and, and I can't tell anyone what my dad does, and yeah, he's got a point right there. And not to mention, because also finding out, because, his dad, he's going out with Principal Newman, who would become Mrs. Claus. So, very touching scene right there. And man, that says a lot. And also, Charlie's parents, we see them. Now, here's the thing. About Charlie's parents, and because I said I didn't get into the first one, okay. Well, it's because that, how do I put this? Charlie's parents, they were horrible, I think, in the first film, in my opinion. They were jerks, because I didn't like how they were in the first one, but in the sequels, of course, they were toned down, and I liked them in the sequels. So, if you get what I'm saying. If you look at the first one, I mean, anyways. and also we get the first appearance of Lucy. Actually, because she's played by I'm looking at it on the tablet. Oh god, if I'm pronouncing the name right, Leon Mummy. Yeah, because actually her father, because I know him because he was Will Robinson in Lost in Space, and he was in the one Twilight Zone episode. You know, It's a Good Life. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, that one. Where he was the monster basically. So, but anyway, so yeah, and especially because of the toy Santa, because he takes over the North Pole and he thinks that every kid in the world is naughty, he's going to give them coal. He makes an army of toy soldiers. And that's the thing, because, like, were people terrified of were kids like me or something, like, were you guys terrified of the toy soldiers? I know I wasn't, so, you know. What, because they're a creepy smile or something? I don't know. But yeah, and that battle between the elves and the toy soldiers is pretty good, and not to mention because up in the sky, Scott chasing after the toy Santa because took the sleigh, you know. Yeah, but also at the end, because, you know, all goes well, you know, Mrs. Newman becomes the new Mrs. Claus. They get married and such. Scott is back to being Santa, and Lucy finds out that her uncle Scott, that is, that, you know, he is Santa. So I love the end credit scenes. You know, they're pretty good. And especially the songs that were chosen at the beginning of the credits. You know, pretty good. The Santa Claus 2. I love it. It's fantastic. And as for, say, okay, because I talked about what I said about the Santa Claus 1. For the Santa Claus 3, okay, because I know I want to review it too. Well, I would want to review the first one and the third one. Santa Claus 3, yeah, I enjoy that too. I actually think it's not that bad. I know that obviously it was heavily mixed, you know. Some like it, some didn't, you know. But for me, I'm one of those people that did enjoy it. So, you know, Martin Short as Jack Frost, I thought he was good, you know. It's Martin Short. What can you expect? So, you know, we got more screen time with the legendary figures. We got more of them, basically, just about, you know. After some of them just making an appearance in one scene. So, you know, and actually the Santa Claus 3 was the last movie for Peter Boyle, I want to say, who plays Father of Time. So, but yeah, for what I can say about the Santa Claus 3, I will review it later. I'll review it separately, you know. I thought it was decent. I actually enjoyed it, and I thought it was pretty good. So, you know, so you heard what I said about all three of them, but of course, I'm still going to review the first and the third one in their own separate reviews. This one is, of course, me reviewing the Santa Claus 2. So, and I give the Santa Claus 2, oh, what the heck, I'm giving it 10 out of 10, because I love it. It's great. But you guys let me know, which is your favorite of the three Santa Claus, well, to put it this, which is your favorite of the Santa Claus trilogy? That makes a lot of sense there. It is a trilogy. So you guys let me know what you think of the Santa Claus 2. Which is your favorite from the Santa Claus trilogy? Because for me, well, it's pretty obvious. My favorite from the trilogy is the second one. So, you know. Anyways, so once again, 10 out of 10 for the Santa Claus 2. I hope you enjoyed my review. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. And of course, more continuing on with the Christmas movie review. So take care and peace out.